What is going on, guys? I am back. It's the Son of Ander. Today, you're going to be looking at some 2v1 top lane, Azir, Ownage. I did pretty good. Now, bear in mind, I am not a professional League of Legends player. I'm not a great League of Legends player. I'm not even a good League of Legends player. But I do enjoy the game. I do enjoy making videos, and I figured I would combine the two for this one and see how it goes. So if I continue to make League of Legends gameplay videos, I'm going to do this condensed version because I feel like a lot of League of Legends players just make a live commentary during their game. And while it does offer awesome insight, it does allow them to give awesome tips and kind of tutorials, I feel like many people don't really want to watch a half-hour long video or a 40-minute long video or an hour-long video. I know I don't, and I'm sure a lot of people out there don't want to either. So again, in this match, we're going 2v1 top lane. I don't really know what Jax was doing. He was really, really bad. If I'm decent, he is absolute garbage. So this wasn't a ranked game or anything like that. This was on my road to level 30, and I did quite well. I held my own against a Nasus and a Jax, which I didn't think would happen. Usually I play Azir mid lane, but this time I decided to play top lane, and it was actually a lot of fun. Non-ranked games are always fun, but today we're going to be talking about the transition that I went through from regular games to normal games to ranked, because I recently hit level 30 about a week ago. I can't believe I just said that. But I recently hit level 30, and I went into ranked, and I'm going to tell you what happened, and hopefully I'm going to tell you what not to do when you transition from normal games to ranked games, because I did it completely wrong. Again, I'm not a pro at League of Legends, but I can give you guys some tips on what not to do, because I did it and it did not work whatsoever. So even though I don't know the ins and outs of the game completely, I'm not super experienced, I'm not extremely good, I do know what happened to me and what went wrong with me, and I'm going to tell you to not do all of those things. So let's get into what happened when I hit level 30. So finally I hit level 30. Here I am after a good, it took me a while. It's probably taken me a year and a half to get to level 30. And that's because I took breaks from League of Legends. I mean, I wasn't playing it non-stop. I took breaks here and there. But anyways, finally hit level 30, and it takes a long time, especially once you hit like level 25. That grind from 25 to 30 was brutal, because all you want to do is get to 30, start ranked, let's go, let's go. I'm going to tell you guys to slow down. Once you hit level 30, do not jump into ranked right away. If you don't have, I read somewhere, and this is a great tip that I did not follow. If you don't have around 250 wins, don't go into ranked yet, because even if you think you're ready, you're probably not. I mean, there's exceptions. There's obviously exceptions. Some people will be naturally really good and ready to go into ranked. But generally speaking, I agree with it. You know, 250 wins. That should be plenty. You should be about ready to go. You should have enough champions, and you should be about ready to go. 250 wins. But don't just hit 30 and jump right into ranked. That's what I did, and I went 2-8 in my placement matches, solo queue. It was a disaster, and honestly, it's heartbreaking. I'm in bronze 3. I spent all that time getting to 30, and now I'm like at the lowest of the low, and it's really disheartening, and it sucks. But I learned my lesson. Next up, look up the champion tier list and build a champion pool that is pretty high up on that list. Don't be picking the worst of the worst for each lane. You need a champion that you can play in every lane and do well with in every lane. You know, picking the god tier champions, even though they may be boring or even though you may not like them, it's going to help you do well in ranked. And, you know, pick a champ that you've played a lot in classic games, and if you haven't played them in just regular games, don't be playing them in ranked. Make sure you get 5-10 matches under your belt with a champion before you bring them into ranked. And again, you need a champ for every lane, and preferably a champ in a high tier for every lane. And just learn these champions well. Getting a lot of champions is a great idea, and learning all of these champions is a great idea. It may take long to get them all. It may cost money if you're going that route. It may take long to learn them all, but it's really going to help. You're going to have counters for other champions, because in draft pick, you need to pick your champions based on what the other team picks. And having a lot of champions allows you to pick counters to certain champions, and just gives you a better matchup in general. You also want to learn the items and everything that are going to give you an advantage over your opponent. So learn itemization, and then make sure to have rune pages set up and ready to go. You don't need 10 rune pages. You don't need to spend a crap ton of money. It's unnecessary, but make sure you have at least an AP and an AD rune page that are both filled out and maxed out, because I didn't have that. I'm going to go through what I did not have heading into ranked. I did not have a deep champion pool. So I didn't have the ability to pick champions that would counter my opponent or anything like that. I didn't have completed rune pages. I didn't have enough experience just playing in general. My mechanics are off, my last hitting is crap, and there's just a ton of work I need to do before I even deserve to move up the rank ladders. I mean, I'll be honest, I am not ready to be in gold division. I'm not ready to be in silver division. I'm supposed to be right where I am, but hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes and do well in your placement matches and get in a higher division. Good luck, guys. Listen to me. Don't expect to go in there being a pro, because it's not going to happen even if you wish it will. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace.